All right, everybody. How are we doing? You already know what time it is. Yeah. Woo! What's going on, everybody? We're back for game 2 of my streams today. Game 1, we got Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And Kevin Durant. It is still so weird to see this guy in a Suns uniform. And the Phoenix Suns. We'll never ever forget when this trade went down. I was in Discord with some friends, just hanging out and having a good time. And all of a sudden, people started like talking a ruckus. Like there was something that was happening. You ever have that vibe like something's happening, you know? And you go to check your phone and you see a Shams tweet saying Kevin Durant was traded to the Suns. Forget that. I was up until probably like 2 or 3 a.m. just reacting to this trade. Now, as always, let's go through the playoff history of these two teams. And come on, like before the finals, pretty much. 2020, 2021, first year post bubble. They beat the Mavs in 7. They beat the Jazz in 6. And then they lose to the Suns here. They were a common team in the playoffs. They were always in the playoffs. That's when they had like they had the Barkley era. Then they ran into the 7 seconds or less era with that team with like Steve Nash, Amari and company. A new coach. They were actually in the bubble, but they didn't make the actual playoffs. Remember, when they did the bubble, they added like a few extra teams because they had like eight regular season games played in the bubble just to sort everything out. And they have the Tukers in 6. We all remember that series. They sweep the Nuggets like nothing. They beat the Clippers. These Clippers that we're going to be seeing tonight. They beat them in 6. And then they lose to the Bucks in 6 when they had a 2-0 series. Yeah, they did it to the Raptors too. But this time it was the Raptors that did it to the Bucks. So they've been like that before. And then last year, of course, Pelicans, back and forth series, and then they just took over at the end. Of course, the series where it got so bad that the Suns Twitter account had to release an apology post. They actually had to post an apology, apologizing to their fans for getting their asses whooped so bad. So tough. So yeah, both up a new arena in what, 2 years now? Next year, I believe, will be their last year in the Staples Center. Start up. I'm sure they might move that game to like TBS or something until this game gets going. When I see the scoreboard on the top right, then we're waiting for the end of that one. Let's go through some stuff. So for the Clippers, they're leading. I think that's Terrence Mann, led the way with assists, about 2 assists, 1 turnover in about 23 minutes. For the Suns, DeAndre Ayton, 18 points per game, 59% from the field, 76% from the line. He also led in rebounds with 10 rebounds, 7.4 defensive, about 3 or so offensive. And then in assists, no surprise again, it's Chris Paul. About 9 assists, 2 turnovers, barely, and 32 minutes. In terms of injuries, I believe only Paul George is out for the Clippers. I just saw something earlier today talking about he'll be out probably for the entire series. That's going to hurt. And then Cameron Payne, I believe, is out for the Suns. For any bettors out there, the Suns are 8-point favorites with a minus 320 money line. Clippers have a plus 250 money line. And the over-under is 225.5. And the matchup predictor gives the Clippers, shockingly, a 58% chance to win this game. Phoenix only has a 42.3, but they have KD. So I feel like the Suns are probably going to win this game. But do not underestimate Kawhi Leonard. Do not underestimate Kawhi, because he could cook. He's a chef when it comes to just getting buckets. I get buckets. So, 2:19 and counting here in this Miami-Milwaukee game. Looks like Miami might be taking game one here. Giannis actually got hurt, lower back injury, so he's not returning to this one. Tyler Hero broke his hand, so he's done, I'm pretty sure. That's tough. There's been a few injuries in these games. It's been kind of suckish, if you ask me. Oh, man. But I can tell you one thing, man. The Heat, I know they ain't going to back down. They never going to back down from anybody. Taking game one is huge because, man, if you take game two somehow and you go into your house up 2-0 and on the number one Bucks. I mean, you know Jimmy Butler, he goes try hard in the playoffs. He ain't going to lose to no Giannis. Besides, didn't they lose to them in 2021, I believe it was? A couple years ago? Yeah. So we got a couple playoff rematches this year. I like that. You know, I like when we have a playoff rematch. Oh, yeah, and also Philly and Brooklyn, they faced off before too. I remember when they faced off when was it Jared Dudley was on the Nets? I think it was Jared Dudley. And that dude was trolling the crap out of the Sixers. They got into a little bit of a fracas. That was back when Butler was on the Sixers, once upon a time. And Jared Allen was on the Nets with LeVert and Dinwiddie the first time. Oh, yeah, 3-ball. That's a dagger right there, man. And Kevin Love's like, yeah, let's go, yeah. I'm gonna win a game before the Cavs do in the playoffs. Yeah. Kevin Love, everything. I'm gonna show them losers over there in Cleveland why they shouldn't have got rid of me. But you see, Kevin, you're old and you're slow, but you couldn't shoot threes for us. You were practically useless. You were practically playing 5-on-4 when you were on the floor. At least with Miami, though, you have Bam to back you up, Jimmy Butler, and all those guys. Here with us, I mean, we couldn't really hide you. You know what I'm saying? Our front court is amazing, but teams will literally expose the crap out of you. I can't tell you how many times he left a dude wide open in the corner. But yeah, we should be underway here momentarily. Maybe in the next, I'm going to say 5 or so minutes. I don't know, though. I mean, ESPN.com hasn't put up the scoreboard thing yet, so they must be waiting for this game to end. But yeah, man, should be a good one tonight. And then 10:30 p.m., Minnesota-Denver will get underway. Okay, so this game will start on NBA TV. All right, let's shift over to NBA TV. For anyone watching, the game will be on NBA TV. All right. So until this game ends, and then that game will flip back over. So they're just talking whatever this is. I think that's what they said. It'll be on NBA TV. So here we go. Okay. Ernie, I think you got your games mixed up, buddy. He said Clippers and Suns is running long, but in reality, it's Miami, Milwaukee that's running long, my guy. And they're sending us to Phoenix, not Denver. Come on, buddy. He read the wrong script. Ernie read the wrong script. He's like, wait a minute. The game hasn't even started yet. He read the wrong script. The prompter had the wrong thing up. He probably realized that right after. He's like, oh, crap. He's like, what happened? I read the wrong script. I said Denver, Minnesota was coming up. No, Phoenix and LA is coming up. So we are about ready for tip-off. The starting lineups for the Clippers and the Suns. For the... Okay, they're not going to show them right now. There's the bracket. Winner of this series faces Denver, Minnesota. And the Sacramento Kings and the Lakers, of course, already got victories in their series. Ryan Anderson and Stan Van Gundy on the call for this one. Ryan, I think, also does Milwaukee Bucks games. I mean, Milwaukee Brewers games. So, yeah, so that game's about to wrap up. And let's get the scoreboard up here and let's get cooking. Shall we? All right. Scoreboard. There we go. All right. So we are a few moments from tip off. Paul George not expected to play this series, of course. We already know that. There's Marcus Morris. Was that Eric Gordon? That's Eric Gordon. Okay. There's Marcus Morris. I think it was that Batum. I don't even know, man. There's so many guys that look alike. There's Kawhi Leonard. I knew that for a fact. Clippers rocking their white jerseys. And the Suns are wearing their, I guess, their newer alternate jerseys. Phoenix is 8-0 when KD is in the lineup. So there is that for them. There is that for them, I guess. That they have that going for them, I guess. That's pretty cool. So there's Chris Paul. There's Devin Booker. Starting five for the Suns: Paul, Booker, Torrey Craig, Kevin Durant, and DeAndre Ayton. And for the Clippers, it's Westbrook, Gordon, Leonard, Batum, and Zubac. So we are ready for tip-off momentarily. And here we go. Ayton and Zubac at center court. And the tip is away. And it'll be taken by Kawhi. He'll give it off to Russ. Over to Batum. Batum goes inside to Zubac. Zubac, hook shot, no. And now we're going to see the Suns for the first time. Chris Paul coordinating the offense. Paul, of course, led the Suns to the finals his first year there. Here's Booker. Out. Corner. KD for three. No. That was a little bit off. Here comes Kawhi up for Westbrook. Us against Paul. Turnaround jumper is no good. Taken by Chris Paul. Saves it from going out of bounds. Here comes the Suns. Paul. And he tried to do a pass, but I guess he got kicked. First whistle of the night. All right, let's get it. The Zubac. Here's the inbound. The Booker guarded intently. Drives on Batum. Corner. Three ball. No good again. Coming back the other way. Here's Russell Westbrook. Russ over to Leonard. No, this is Batum. What am I talking about? Floater up. No good again. Oh my God. Here's the three. That one's short. Teams are kind of just not shooting well at all right now to start. Here's Batum, Russ, Gordon, Russ, back to Leonard. Leonard, back to Gordon. Gordon, step back, two ball, good. Finally, somebody breaks the ice. Eric Gordon, of all people. Seemed like he could not get out of Houston fast enough, but now he's on the playoffs. Must be nice for him. Here's with the dunk. Nice pass too to get Ayton free. And there's PG, of course, not playing this series. Here's Leonard. Kawhi drives to the rim, goes up and got blocked. And there was a foul called. I believe Kawhi actually got hurt in 2021 against the Suns, I'm pretty sure. I know he didn't really play too much against them in the playoffs. Because he tore his ACL and everything like that. in the series prior to that. There's KD. Still so weird to see that dude in a different uniform. Free throw is no good. He's been in 4 different uniforms in his career, technically. Thunder, well, Sonics, Thunder, Nets, and now Suns. Oh, and 5. Warriors, too. Yeah. Yeah, 5 now. 9:41 to go. Free throw number 2 is good. Got 12 people in the chat, man. Shout out to everyone watching. Sorry if there's a little bit of lag. I'm getting notifications about drop frames, so might be a little rough. Weather's probably not helping matters out. Here's Paul. Pull up 2 is no good, and he's having some trouble early on here. Here comes Russ storming down the other way. He comes up empty. Here's KD against Kawhi. Lost the ball, got it into Craig. Ayton mid-range 2, no good. Taken by Zubac. Here comes Gordon. Almost got blocked, but he gets the bucket. 5-2 Clippers early on here. The 5 and the 4 seeds. Winner of this series faces the winner of the number 1 seed Nuggets and the Timberwolves. Imagine we get like Cat somehow winning that series against like D Book and KD. Nah, it'll probably be freaking Jokic against KD. Imagine that. Greg out. Paul deep 3 is good. Oh my god. That's the FU range right there. Damn. He hit that from Glendale. He hit that from freaking Tucson. Damn. From Flagstaff. Here's Russ for 3. That's short. Westbrook. And then here's a fast break up for Booker. Oh, nice move. He gathered it and then put it up and in. Nice finesse move by Book. That's hard to do because like you have to manage to do that without traveling. Here's Leonard. Gets fouled and he'll have, I believe, 2 shots coming, I think. So he's going to probably try really hard to finesse and maybe get some fouls in there, you know. Yeah, we're having some issues with drop frames. It's usually just... all right, here's Leonard. I thought there was 2 shots, but it was on the floor. And then Zubac couldn't save the ball from going out of bounds. All right, there we go. Okay. 7-5. 9th season as NBA head coach for Monty Williams. Ever since Monty showed up in Phoenix, they've had success, so can't complain. Here's Paul over Craig up for 2, and he misses. So he'll have 2 shots coming up. Again, no campaign. And of course, they traded Jay Crowder before the deadline. Dude had not played a game yet. 8-0 with, 7-11 without KD. 116.1 points, 105 opponent points, and 44% opponent field goal percentage with him. So they're damn good with him. And without, they're mid at best. They need him. This is the first free throw. And of course, the Cavs, we faced the Suns both games without Devin Booker. First game was kind of tough, but the second game we smoked them. But again, that was without D Booker, and they had a lot of injuries at the time too. Second free throw is good. 3-point lead for the Suns early on here in the first quarter in Footprint Center in Phoenix, Arizona, just a stone's throw away from Chase Field. Here's Kawhi out. Open 3. It's good by Batum. Nick Batum famously had a horrendous contract with the Hornets. Here's KD. Gives it to Paul. CP3 drives around a screen. Kicks it back out. Here's Booker. Pull up 2. Good. Now we're starting to see an exchange of buckets here. By the way, I didn't mention this in my last stream because it happened right as I was ending stream. Stacy Gomez subscribed earlier today, my first stream, so shout out to Stacy if she's watching. Here's Kawhi. Step back two. Oh, that was beautiful. Off the left foot. That was a beautiful shot by Kawhi. Here's D Book for two, and he missed it. Here comes the Clippers the other way. Here's Gordon from way downtown. Hits the three. Dude, Eric Gordon is probably like, I'm so glad I'm out of Houston right now. Yeah. I don't know if we're going to see Marcus Morris or anything. But here's Paul. Gives it to KD. Pull up for two. No good. Tried the quick shot. And now here comes Russ. He'll give it off to Kawhi. Kawhi runs up the floor. Spins. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, he kicks it out. Corner. Here's a pass to Gordon. Three. That's good. 16-10 time. Out, Suns. Well, the threes are falling now for the Clippers. This could get bad if the Suns don't lock that three ball down. Because these guys can shoot. So that's why I wish we had some shooters like that. But we got shooters, it's just they're inconsistent. That's all. You know, we got stormtroopers. These guys got snipers. You know, got to get lucky to hit one. Our bench has a bunch of. Oh, now they're going to go back to TNT. Okay, back to TNT. All right, so the Heat took down the Bucks 130-117. That's going to be a fun series. Remember when I did the Heat Bucks game a couple years ago when the Heat had those horrendously awful yellow jerseys? And then I believe there was like a big shot, like I think someone hit like an amazing shot or something, like damn near buzzer beater. That was crazy. That was weird. Yeah, shout out to everybody watching. I'm gonna check out my stream real quick here, turn off the scoreboard, go to here. Refresh, make sure that there's no chat. Because the chat, nothing's popped up in the chat right now. And I just want to make sure the chat is not just, not, it's not me. Okay. All right. So yeah, nobody's talking. But good to see people then, watching though. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. But yeah, in terms of tomorrow, I plan on going live for maybe one of the games. There's only two games tomorrow. You have Brooklyn and Philadelphia. That'll be an interesting one. See how Brooklyn responds after not getting the doors blown off, but getting beat pretty good by Philadelphia in the first game. And then you have Warriors and Kings as the second game. And I plan on doing both. I plan on doing possibly both, maybe one. So just keep an eye out on your sub boxes, sub feeds, and if you see a stream scheduled, you know what's going down. If not, then you know what's going to happen. All right. Now, if I was going to do a game, it would probably wind up being Kings and Warriors. I have to do a game of that series. I have to do a game of that series because that series is going to be absolutely insane. From what I saw in game one, the Kings got one heck of an offense. They can score quickly, and if you're not careful, they could run you out the gym. Oh, yeah, Evil Dead Rise. That looks like a gnarly movie. It's got some jump scares in there. I can already imagine. All I'm going to say is if you're going to go watch that movie, don't go alone and don't go too late at night. That's a nightmare-inducing one. Franchises with most seasons and no NBA titles. Phoenix, 54 total seasons. Wow. Clippers are right up there as well. And the worst part for the Clippers is they have to share an arena with a team that has some of the most NBA titles. So that's got to be tough. 5:46 to go here in the first. Here's Paul. Gives it off. Here's Torrey Craig. Mid-range two is good. No changes for either team in terms of substitutions. So they're 6 of 8. The Clippers are from the field since starting 0 for 3. Here's Kawhi, turnaround jumper, good. Yeah, they're locking in now. It took them a little bit to really lock in, and they are. They're hitting their shots, which is huge. You need to, obviously, but against these guys, you must. Oh, got blocked from behind by Westbrook. Damn. Westbrook blocked KD from behind. Russ inside. Oh, he lost it. Yeah, this is a classic KD versus Rust series. Haven't seen too many of these. 3-ball coming from the corner for Craig. Last time I think we saw these two face off. Well, in the playoffs. I don't even know when that was, actually. It's been a while. Because KD has been in the East for a couple years now. So, yeah, he's back out west with Russ. Pull up 2 for Russ is no good. I'm going to say Rust. Now, he's not Rust or anything. No, it's Russ, bruh. Here's Paul. Gets the screen. Drives out to Ayton. Mid-range 2 is no good. 3-point lead for the Clippers. 4:12 to go in the first. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook against Durant. Gotta love this matchup. Pull up for 2 off the glass. Too strong by Westbrook. KD gonna take it up with his bald and head ass. Look at me. I can't say that because my hairline is kind of bad too. I'll admit it. Oh, and he's foul on Westbrook as KD was trying to go all Odell Beckham, catching that ball with one hand, but he was off balance in doing so. Oh, so we're gonna have our first, I think, legit substitutions coming in here in a second. We'll see who comes in for each team. Norman Powell checks in for the Clippers, and Landry Shamet in for the Suns. So, yeah. Chris Paul takes a breather for the Suns. Westbrook's out for the Clippers. Here's Booker. Booker around a screen. Pull up 2. Short. Yanked down by Zubac. Kicks it out. Here's Gordon. Gordon against Ayton. Drives him. Goes up with the right hand and puts it in. Ooh, that was a nice move. It was nice. Here's KD against Powell. KD drives past Powell. Pull up 2. No good again. Saved by Craig. KD to Booker. Booker drives, goes up, and gets the bucket in dude's face. Gordon will take it up the other way. Gordon, step back, little fake. Got Shaman in the air. Here's Powell against KD. Inside for Zubac. Hook shot, good. I believe once upon a time, Zubac was a member of the Lakers, but they traded him away for, I think, can't remember who it was. But, yeah, they traded him away. As there's a foul on the floor, Zubac got popped nearly in the face, wound up hitting the ground. I believe the foul is on Booker. Timeout on the floor. 22-17 Clippers. 2:28 to go in the first quarter. And I want to check Twitter real quick, see what's popping over there, like I always do. Turn off the scoreboard. I don't think I need to turn off the scoreboard. I just got to do this. I don't have to turn off the scoreboard. I just got to switch to a new window. That's all. Hope it doesn't lag. But if it does, you know why. I'm checking Twitter on a different window thing on my computer. So what people are talking about on the Twitter sphere, if anything. Maybe get some updates on some coaching searches for the Blue Jackets. We're not going to hear anything probably for a little while though. Maybe for a couple weeks, because they're going to take their time with the coaching search. I think anyway, unless they rush right into it. Hope they don't do that. I hope they don't do that. Don't rush into a hire. Because what's probably going to happen is if we hire somebody, we're probably going to have to make other changes too. I think. Just my guess, though. Ah. I know playoff Jimmy Butler is a super tryhard. He's not going to let his team lose to no freaking Bucks. Nah, he's going to try and take them out in 4 if he possibly can do it himself. He ain't going to let them lose. What's up, Ron? Good to see you. I always see Ron in the chat every once in a while. It's good to see the originals in the chat. The common folk. People that are always in the chat. Yeah. To everyone who's watching, hope you're enjoying your night. Hopefully, we have another great game here this evening. As for the most part, every game so far in these playoffs, besides maybe a few, the first 2 games, ironically, of the playoffs, every game's been good ever since. I mean, yeah. Hawks and Celtics was not good. It was abysmal. Blowout city. And the Sixers just straight up outmatched the Brooklyn Nets. That series will probably go 5 if anything. I'd be shocked if Brooklyn wins a game in that series. All right, I don't see anything else. Look up something else here real quick, and then I'm heading back to the thing. Oh wow. All right. I'm great, Ron. How are you? 22-17. Clippity Clips lead. As got almost a platoon change on both sides here. As Plumlee, Mann, and Powell now in for Plumlee and Mann are now in for the Clippers. And then for the Suns, it's Wainwright, Okogie, Biyombo, and Shamet with Booker. So here's Shamet over to Booker. Shamet kicks it out. Corner 3 is way off. Taken by Miles. That's, I think, Miles or Mason Plumlee? Mason, I think it is. I'm not sure. It's a Plumlee, whoever. Mann for 2 is no good, but he fouled. Terrence Mann got fouled. Go Suns. I see it. It's good to see the Suns are finally good. They've been garbage for so long, and it's nice to see them have this nice little run of success. Now, they did have some spurts last year. Oh, no, this year where it looked like they might not even make it. Mainly when KD got hurt. KD got hurt as the first free throw was good. Shortly after he showed up in Phoenix, he played like 1 or 2 games and then got hurt. He got hurt while warming up for a game, actually. And in that span where they didn't have him, they struggled a little bit. They were battling, but they still somehow managed to stay in the playoffs. Free throw number 2 is good. 26-17 Clippers. Here's Booker. Inside, kicks it out. Oh, it's stolen. Got his hand in there. Stops for 3, and he bricks the 3. Why would you even stop that? Oh, nice save. Nice save by Mann. Gets it to Powell. Powell. Floater. Oh, I thought he was going to make that, but he fouled it. Got fouled. Missed the shot. Booker T. What do you mean Booker T? Can you dig it, buddy? Can you dig it, sucker? Can you dig it, sucker? Deep book, baby. Free throw is... It's good. That ball was trolling so hard right there. 1:29 to go in the first. Norman Powell, 9 games with 25 plus points off the bench, the most in the NBA. Free throw number 2. It's no good this time. Tried to get the lucky roll twice. But here's Biyombo. Gives it off to Shamet. Back to Biyombo. And then they call a foul in the process. This dude just tried to throw it down on Plumlee's head. My God. You tried to throw it. You tried to posterize Plumlee. That's something only Jared Allen can do, apparently. He did that so often against him when he was in Charlotte. I mean, I can't tell you how many times we made Plumlee foul out because he just could not guard Allen at all. Plumlee might be the only center that gets sunned by Jared Allen nowadays. Like when I saw the Hornets on the schedule and I knew that they had Plumlee, I was like, okay, yeah, Allen should eat. And he always did. He always did. Second free throw, 9-point lead for the Clippers. Terrence Mann, you see, is out there with Bones Highland, former Nugget. Got traded before the deadline. Powell saves it. Powell runs past, drives, no good. And now here comes Booker. Booker going to take it up the floor through traffic, lost the ball. And now Terrence Mann on the fast break got hacked up and he misses the N1 attempt. So he'll have 2 shots to try to extend their lead to possibly 11. Just try to, get him in transition there. It's like just whacks the ball out. And he was off to the races. So yeah, 2 points, 1 assist for Terrence Mann so far. Leonard, Plumlee, Highland, Mann, Powell on the floor for the Clippers. Free throw is good. And we're going to have KD returning. KD back in the game with Booker, Wainwright, Biyombo, and Shamet. No other changes for the Clippers. 29 points, 48% from the field in the playoff career, 155 games for KD. Misses the second free throw. Biyombo recovers it. He'll give it to Booker. D-Book will take it up with less than 45 seconds left in the first. Booker against Mann. Drives inside the paint. Stops and jukes and drives. Pull up 2. No good. And the ball gets yeeted out of bounds like a 2K glitch. And it goes back to the Clippers. Yeah, it goes back to the Clippers. Bones will take it up. Guarded by Booker. And also that's Shamet, not Booker. Open in the corner. Ball gets tipped. Stolen. And then stolen right back. And Powell will recover it. Booker's looking for over and back. And everybody in that arena is looking for an over and back. But, backcourt violation, but nothing called. Probably because it was tipped. 3, 2, 1. Powell, pull up 2. Good! With 0.4 to go in the first. And here's a 3. Oh, that's no good. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Wow. 10-1 run for the Clippers. Wow. Very impressive quarter. Wow. Russell Westbrook. So, yeah, through the first quarter, very good stats on both sides. Both teams kind of started off a little slow, but they turned up as the quarter went on. And we'll see how these final 3 quarters end up. Should be a very, very high scoring affair. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream and everything. I will not be live for Nuggets and T-Wolves. I'm only doing 2 games. The most games I'll do is 2. I cannot do 3. No, I simply cannot do it. Unless I have a partner with me. And if I did, I would probably do 3. 2 on my own and one with a partner. The partner. Would you ever do MLB playoff games? Probably only for the Guardians. Although now that the games are quicker, I might be able to do 2 games if do multiple playoff games if I really, really wanted to. But that's a lot to set up for. You know. Besides, baseball games have no time limit. The only time limit we have now is the pitching clock. Even with the pitch clock, innings could still go for a very long time if you have a horrible pitcher and teams just hit the ball all over the field. That's the only way innings can really get drawn out, when you have big, high scoring innings, like 6 or 7 runs in an inning, which I have seen, by the way. I've seen my team do that to teams where we just erupt, hit the ball all over the place. Now, if you're wondering, when my next Guardians stream will be, I might be able to slip a Guardians stream in, maybe like if there's like no games, which there will be probably 0 days from now until the Eastern Conference Finals start, where there will be 0 games on. You're going to have at least 1 game, I think, every single day until the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm pretty sure. Now, when it comes to the NFL draft, I'm probably not streaming because we don't have a pick in the first round or a second round, and we have 2 in the third. So what I'm probably going to do, because I do have a commitment to one of my guys who does Cowboys videos, my guy Duke Bothers. He's been in the streams before, like in the chat. I plan on hopping on his channel before the draft to probably talk about what the heck my team has been doing. And that's why you haven't seen any mock drafts and stuff, because we don't have any top 2 round picks. That's why they didn't rule over and back, because they didn't think KD had possession. The next time I'll be doing a Guardians stream is probably June, May or June, when there's like no other games on, which that won't be like the case for a while. Here's Chris Paul for Biyombo, and he turned it over, but luckily someone on the Suns was paying attention. And then another turnover anyway. 2-on-1, the lob, horrible lob by Russ. And then dude falls over and he travels. What the heck was that possession? Suns turned it over, got saved, wound up turning it over anyway. And then Terrence Mann and Russ had a 2-on-1. And this dude, Russ, threw the worst lob I've ever seen to a guy who really doesn't do lobs, apparently. And then Mann turned it over anyway. Like, what is that? That's a derp possession. KD, turn around, jumper in Mann's face. Whoa. And, he missed it. Here comes the Suns. The Clippers. Here's Bones. Corner. Howell. Open for 3 is good. Stormin' Norman, baby. 10:55 and counting here in the second quarter. 6 points for Powell. And there's Suns. God, every time I look over here and I see freaking KD in a freaking Suns jersey, it just looks weird. KD on the Suns. Like, who would have thought? Nobody thought that was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? The Nets really traded Kyrie and KD in a matter of a week or so? Freaking crazy. 33-18 Clippers. Here's Mann getting doubled in the corner, and then he got fouled. Fouled by a Josh Okogie. I believe he is a former Timberwolf, if I'm not mistaken. I remember seeing him on the T-Wolves a while back. A couple years ago. So, Mann the inbound. Gets it off to Plumlee against Biyombo. Former teammates, actually, I believe, in Charlotte. Here's Plumlee. Here's Bones. Step back. 3. Airballed. Oh. You could hear that ball scream as it went past the hoop. Here's KD. Biyombo up. And he's fouled. You could literally hear that ball. You could hear that ball go as it screamed past the hoop on that air ball. Man, oh man, dude, what was that? So, Biombo shooting free throws. First one's no good. The Suns fans are on cloud nine looking at that right now. Seeing KD on their team. There's Kawhi on the bench. Free throw number 2 is good. 33-19. Clippers lead. 10-13 to go in the first half. Here's Russ. The lob. A flush by Plumlee. That's how you do a lob right there. Whatever you did before. Here's Paul. Paul. Out. Oh. KD almost fumbled it against Russell Westbrook. Runs right past everybody, and then Russ pops it out. And it goes into the seats. Russ. He's so funny. Here's Paul to inbound. Gets to KD. KD against Russ. Tried to do it again. Goes up and he got fouled by man. Yeah, 5 minutes for Phoenix without a made field goal. That's crazy. Their only points have come from the free throw line. Durant has not scored yet. He throws up and good. So he finally gets on the board in the points department. There's D Book on the bench. There's Monty Williams. DeAndre Ayton back on the floor with Ross, who's checked in. Shamet, Paul, Ayton, and Durant. Free throw number 2 is good. Westbrook, Plumlee, Bones Highland, Terrence Mann, and Norman Powell on the floor for the Clippers. 9:38 to go here in the half. Russ out to Powell. Powell, pull up, 3 ball is rolled around and out. 35-21. 21. Here's KD. Pull up, 2 is good. That's their first made basket from the field in quite a while. About 6-ish minutes. Here's man. I'm sorry, that's Bones 3. Rims in and out. Oh, it goes back in anyway. So big 3 for Bones. 38-23. Here's KD. Inside. Ayton. Ross. Fadeaway 2 is no good. Not really close. Here comes man. Man to Plumlee. Plumlee. Looking around, waiting. Gives it to man. Man against Paul. Step back. 3. T-man is no good. Taken by KD. Durant going to take it past half court. Durant calling off the screen. He's like, screw the screen. I'll take this man myself. Kicks it out to Paul against Westbrook. Former teammates in Houston. Pull up 2 short. I don't know if they played together in OKC. I don't think so. Here's Bones to Russ. 3 ball, no good again. Saved by man, though. Back to Russ. Russ for 2 is no good off the glass. Awkward landing for Plumlee. Hopefully he's all right. And he's dunked by Ayton. Timeout, as I believe Plumlee might have hurt himself. Yeah, he fractured his pinky finger. Got to get that figured out. New Suns would flop. Celtics taking it this year. Still early in this one, guys. Don't be, jumping to overreactions. I'm guilty of that. You see a team after not even a half a ball, and you're thinking, yeah, this is it. We're done. And then it's like, I bet you by the end of this game, I bet you the Suns either win or they lose very closely. If they lose, I don't know. I don't think it'll be like this. I think KD and them are going to heat up. They're playing too bad to not heat up. But if the Clippers heat up, then it's going to get interesting. If the Clippers can get it to like a 20-point lead, then things get very interesting. Because right now they got a good distance, but that surge is coming. Where D Book gets back on the floor with KD and company, things could get very, very interesting if KD and D Book start heating up here. Especially KD, because he got off to a bad start. He just scored his first points of the game like a few minutes ago from the free throw line. He was 0-4, I think 0 for 5 from the line. From the field. So I'm not counting them out yet. I wouldn't even count them out if they were down maybe like, down a little bit at the end of the game, like less than a minute to go, down by 5. I would not count them out then either. Knowing KD. Dog, do you think it would be an upset if the Clippers beat the Suns? I think it would be a mild upset because the Clippers do not have Paul George, but they have Kawhi. And as long as they have Kawhi, they have a chance. Just like the Lakers with LeBron. As long as they have LeBron on the floor, they have a chance to beat the Grizzlies. I mean, heck, they took game 1 today. If the Lakers take game 2 somehow, they go back to LA and they could possibly take down the Grizzlies. But I don't know, because we'll see if Ja plays, because he hurt his hand in the game. And they said that his status is in jeopardy for game 2. So if he don't play, it's going to get that much tougher. But remember this, the Grizzlies always seem to play better without Ja, which is weird. Because Ja is a franchise player, but it's like they can play good without him. So it's not like they need him out there. They could survive without him. But then again, they're even better with him. So they're good with or without him. Oh, man. Russell Westbrook all over KD, though. He's knocking the ball out, forcing turnovers. They were teammates in 2008 to 2016 with the Thunder. 11 total All NBA selections, 6 straight playoff appearances, 4 conference finals appearances, lost 2012 NBA Finals versus the Heat. And there's a dunk by Zubac who returned to the game. Hopefully Plumlee isn't. I mean, he had a fractured pinky, or a dislocated pinky. Not sure how bad it is, though. Here's Paul. Over to Ayton against Zubac. Turn around. Ooh, nice floater. Fadeaway is good. 13-point lead now for the Clippers. Nice pass to Zubac up again for 2. Here comes KD the other way. KD drives, pull up 2, fouled. And he'll be going to the line. Foul is on Russ. Westbrook. More free throws for KD. Oh, first one is good. First one's good. One more coming up. And it's good. So that's a quick 6 points now for Durant on 1 of 6 from the field. So Kawhi gonna walk the ball up. He'll take it. Drives in almost into his own teammate. Maintains possession though. Kawhi. Here's Russ. Kick it out. Powell. Here's Gordon. Gordon drives off balance. 2 is a little too strong. Taken by the Suns off the miss. Paul. Drives in on Zubac. Gives it off to Ayton. Goes up. And unfortunately, Ayton can't get the make. Gets the rebound. Misses again. 2 chances. Can't make either one. That's tough. Here comes Gordon. Steaming down the way. Almost got blocked. Missed it. Paul takes the rebound. He'll give it up for... Here's a 3. No by Durant. Zubac with another rebound. Looks like, who's that? Batum coming in next dead ball here soon. 5:58 to go. Here's Kawhi. Kicks it out. Nice save by Gordon. 7 on the shot clock. Gordon against Paul. Got to do something with it. And that'll be a 24-second violation. Just not moving the ball at all there. There's T. Lue. (42-29) Clippers. Booker against Batum. Durant. And he lost the ball. I guess they must have thought there was a foul because nobody moved. Here's Leonard. 4-3. That's no good. Taken by Shemet. Up ahead. Durant goes up and gets the easy layup. Wow. Now here's Leonard. 5 minutes to go, nearing the first half. Here's Westbrook. Corner. Batum. 3. Too strong. Taken by Chris Paul. Up ahead. Booker. Drives. Fouled. 2 shots for D Book. And just like that, here we go. Here's that surge I was talking about. First one's good. 10-point lead, just like that. Wolves Nuggets coming up at 10:30. Tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Sixers and Nets, followed by Kings and Warriors at 10. Free throw number 2 is good. Yeah, I think if I'm going to do one game, it'll probably be Kings and Warriors. Yeah. 4:53 to go here in the half. Here's Kawhi. On the screen, forces a switch with Ayton. Gets doubled. Batum inside for Zubac. Zubac backing him down against Ayton. Turnaround hook shot is good. Here's Paul trying to cross up Gordon. Former teammates, of course, in Houston. Turnaround J is good by Ayton. Here's Russ Westbrook. Gives it to Kawhi. Kawhi working against KD. Lost the ball. Saved it somehow. Batum. Here's Leonard. Spins. Leonard. Pull up 2. Short, but he's fouled. I still also remember when Kawhi went to the Raptors. No, from the Raptors to the Clippers. And I was laying in bed and I saw that he was going to the Clippers. And immediately after that, I saw that the Clippers were trading for PG. And I was like, no way. And then they came out and said, oh yeah, Kawhi said that I will come to the Clippers if you can acquire Paul George. So KD will take a breather. Oh, I guess there was a timeout. Okay, there's a timeout. I'm out, Suns. One thing, this game's going by quick. 4:02 to go in the first half. We're an hour into the stream. Wow. Oh, you gotta love it. Okay, let's check Twitter. Let's see if anything's popping off. Because the thing is, I could miss something. No. Always gotta check to see if I miss anything. You know? I don't want to miss nothing. There we go. I always forget. I don't have to turn off the scoreboard. Anything going on? Anything going on? Ew. Oh, nah. Trevor Simeon. Oh, Trevor Simeon. Wow, that's a football player. Marcus Simeon with a slam. Ooh, Grand Slam Simeon. Grand Slamian. Ah. Made it through. Made it when I watch. Okay, because I generally can't stand their broadcast booth. Yeah, Matt Vasgersian not being on the booth anymore. It ruined it. It ruined it. The tickets for the Garden when we play there. Just gotta dish out $400 partially at certain spots, 500, some like 600. You want to sit middle tier? You're averaging about the lowest like 750. The highest is a couple thousand. And if you want to sit like on the few bands for you. But yeah, that's on the Game Time app. I don't know what Ticketmaster says. God, that's for each. Man. And it's so funny. I saw a video from Bleacher Report. Fans are out there saying, yeah, sweep the Cavs. We're going to sweep the Cavs. It ain't nothing. They were doing that against the Hawks, and the Hawks came back and smacked them in the face when they did that. You know? I think we're going to win game 2. And then it'll be a war in the Garden. That's for damn sure. You take at least one, you split here, maybe you split in the Garden, and then you just hopefully take over after that. This is probably going to go 7 games, in my opinion. Our series is going 7 games. I can already tell you. At least I hope it. You know, we can at least take them out in 7. Maybe earlier than that. That'd be cool. Let's take the we gotta take momentum away. Another hero broke the middle and ring finger on his shooting hand. He's expected to be out 4 to 6 weeks. Oh, he broke 2 fingers. That's this. Oh, damn, that's tough. 3D got hurt, but he came right back in, so he didn't miss anything. All right, 5. What's up, 11? I just came Erie, Pennsylvania. Nice. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Here's a 2-ball, no good. And there's 11 with a $20. How you doing? And he's got, is that a Shogun animal thing with a trophy? Man, gotta give a shout out to 11, man. Dude's always dropping bands in the chat. Appreciate it, my guy. As always. And there's a nice deuce from Kawhi Leonard. This is easy. Bruh. Drives, goes up, gets the bucket for Booker. Here's Kawhi. Here's Booker. Booker. Mid-range 2 is good for Craig. They're essentially answering each other right now. Bucket for bucket. Westbrook goes right to the rim and gets the 2. He's extremely hard to stop when he's able to just drive to the rim with ease like that at his own whim. And then there's Booker's response is no good. He goes crashing to the floor, and Leonard literally just took the ball from him. Like, give me that, boy. Leonard out, and he's just, that's a brain dead moment. And then he stole the ball right back, or he's trying to. Man, that ball is flying all over the place, and now they're tied up. Oh, little chippy, eh? Nina's Pizza. Hey. Hey. And what the heck was this all about? Like, Leonard and Booker racing for the ball, and 11 drops a $5 holla holla. How you doing? How you doing? $25. It's a pizza right there, bro. And he's got the dude lounging with his legs crossed, like, hey, like, hey. I'm gonna say that's the hey. Free throw is good. Always a big shout out to 1117. Bitch ass stickers. Yeah, YouTube has the weird stickers. Super stickers. 53-42. One more free throw coming up for D-Book. It's up and good. There's Cameron Payne with the upside down. Oh, hey. That's something I never really see too much of. And there's an easy two for Eric. Who's it? Eric Gordon. They just got caught sleeping. Damn. Wait. There's a two the other way for KD. What are you saying sorry for, bruh? Ain't no sorry for it. Sup, Lamar? Of course, there's Lamar and his emojis. You know, I bet you when YouTube added those emojis, they had Lamar in mind. They're thinking, I know somebody gonna love these. Seem like Samsung emojis, you know? Everybody knows what Samsung emojis look like, or like Facebook emojis. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they called a foul, a delay of game violation on the Suns. Even do? I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention. And then there's a foul right after that. Yeah, the fans, they're kind of hot. No pun intended. But they're kind of hot right now. Oh, and dude, flop. Is that what it was? Is that what that was? My dude, flip. If I didn't have a desk right here, and if I didn't have a hard fall to the floor with my door right there, I would literally flop like freaking D-Book just did. Free throw is up and good for Kawhi. You know, Suns fans were talking all kinds of crap, and 11 drops another $5, bro. Dude, don't be out here emptying your bank account on me, dude. I mean, trying to be like the most goated freaking. Do you like want me to? Are you trying to like bribe me into moderating you or something, bro? By the way, I've been actually thinking about moderating. Uh-huh. Yeah. Here's a three for Durant. It's good. Yeah, KD gonna start heating up now. No pun intended. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Got ourselves a good one here tonight. Kawhi. Nice pass inside. Almost lost it. And then, a nice steal attempt by Booker. Here's KD. Durant goes up and almost blocked. Booker gets the two. 57-50. 43 seconds to go here in the half and counting. Kawhi. Fans chanting defense. Kawhi, floater, put back by Zubac. He said, put that back, boy. Put that crap back in there. Get in there. Here's Durant. Draws the contact. He will have 2 shots. 2 shots. Nice job with the putback. Yeah, shout out to 11. 11-17. Yeah, I'm like literally like this close to moderating 11. And no, it's not because he's literally throwing money at me, trying to bribe me. No, he's not trying to bribe me to make him a moderator. Usually, if you want to be a moderator, you got to usually show up to like a certain amount of streams, which he's getting very close to being like in the moderator like range. He's been in almost every stream I've done last month or so. I do appreciate the donations, of course. Why do I feel like if I checked my Cash App right now, I'd have like $50 in it? I'm almost afraid to look. No, no, I don't do that. I don't do that. Nah. Imagine me if I was under the influence. Oh my god. You think I'm nuts now? Here's Kawhi. Puts it up. Just trying to go like over the back. And then there's a collision by KD and Gordon. Just run into one another. Like, okay. They're both trying to draw fouls on one another and they both collided. I don't know what they were trying to do there, but okay. They had the same idea. And someone got a foul called, I think, on somebody. Watch this. This boom. They knew they were there, but they still wanted to collide. Just ran into Gordon. Fouls on Gordon. Waiting for football. Same here. What you do XFL season, crazy dog? Well, I would love to, but you see, there's NBA playoff games going on. And I probably wouldn't get any views for those USFL or XFL games. Besides, I got basketball. Yeah, basketball over at USFL anyway. Free throw is up and good for Durant. 4, 3, 2, Powell. 3, no, just off the rim. And that'll do it for the first half of basketball here in Phoenix. 59-54, Clippers lead. What a hell of a first half. My goodness. It was fun. So going through the box score, as always, like I always do, you know me. For the Clippers, 14 for Gordon, 13 for Leonard, and 10 for Zubac. 5 for Westbrook, and 3 for Batum. Westbrook only has 5 points. And they're like doing damage. Off the bench, everybody scored off the bench. 6 for Powell, 3 apiece for Highland and Mann, and 2 from Plumlee. Who, of course, unfortunately, I think he fractured his pinky, or he dislocated his pinky. So he had to come out. For the Suns, it's hard right now. Durant has 17 all of a sudden. Remember, he had like nothing. Remember, he had 0 points. And he was 0 for 5 from the field. So essentially, he's what? 4 for 5 since? He's 4 of 10. He's 0 for 10. But remember, a lot of that was from the free throw line. 0 for 5 from the field. And he's 4 of 10 now. Wow, that's crazy. So yeah, he was 0 for 5. Then he went 1 for 6, 2 for 7, probably 2 for 8 or something, and then 3 for 9, though. That's huge. And 16 for Booker, 8 apiece for Craig and Ayton, 3 for Paul. And then serious team at all. So I'm just checking over. Okay, yep. So yeah, this is going to be a doozy of a second half. I can already tell. No. The bounty commercial. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let me do this. Let me check my YouTube stream here. Stream here. All right, but yeah, go Browns, yeah. Yeah. I cannot wait for Brown season. You already know that for a fact. Straight facts. Draft reaction videos, like always. You're just gonna have to wait because my first one's probably not coming up until day 3. If we're well, okay. Just checking through the Twitter like always. Gotta make sure I keep up with what's going on. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Wow, 6'10", Tyrese Samuel committed to Florida. There's going to be a lot of basketball commitments going on, like transfers and stuff. Wow. So wait, I just saw something on here on Twitter that says plus size traveler demands free seats, better accommodations on the airlines. All plus size all plus size passengers should be provided with an extra free seat, or even 2 or 3 seats depending on their size, to accommodate their needs to ensure their comfort during the flight. Okay. Merlin Humphrey quote tweeted saying, I would have pulled that armrest down so fast. Wow. Oh wow. Someone said, let me take you to your new seat. And it's in the cargo bay. Oh my god. Blame the world and work on yourself. Yeah. You're going to break the plane if airlines accommodate you for all of you. Damn. Plane would not even lift off the ground. Okay. Yeah, you should see. I've seen some pretty big people in my lifetime. I remember when I was at work one time, my one job before I moved. I think it was, yeah. I was, maybe I was shopping. I don't even remember, but I was doing something at a store, and I was walking, and all of a sudden I see this big ass woman with her stomach down to her knees. I'm thinking, ain't no way you let yourself get that big. Like, my God. Her stomach was like down to her knees. I'm thinking, huh? Man, if anyone out there is, self conscious about, what they look like, just think, well, I'm too big. Well, there's always someone bigger. Always. They always say, like in the natural world, for in terms of fish, there's always a bigger fish. Think about it, you know. And then the worst part is, these people get fat. All right. I don't mean to talk like this, but they do that and they blame other people. You know, it's like you let yourself get like that. You weren't born like that. You know, it's not our fault. that you got fat. And the worst part is they don't want to put in the work to change. You know, a lot of it's also because of like a mental thing. People like stress eat and stuff. Stress eating's tough because like, or like people eat because they're bored. You know, they just eat, eat, eat. I bet you there's people that could probably spend all day at one of them all you can eat buffets. I can't imagine working at one of those things. You just see someone just sitting there all day, constantly up and getting plates of food. It's like, yeah, that guy's got to leave because like he's been here all day. He's eating all our food. Are you fat shaming? No, believe it or not. I'm just saying. I mean, as they say, you made your bed. You gotta lay in it. You know, it's the way that these people are nowadays. This world is crazy. I have never really seen people literally like say like, yeah, I like being this way. Okay, well that's cool. You like being like that. Okay, that's fine. It's cool with you. You know, just be prepared to deal with the consequences of being like that. You know, when you choose to have to essentially shop for a blanket to wear on your body, that's fine. Wearing 5X clothing, that's you. You know, that's the consequences. You have to search for big ass clothing. And some stores don't even carry it. You know? Some people I've seen shows where they can't even leave their house. They can't even get out of bed because they're so big. I hate to be on a Oh, I can't imagine, man, having to live like that. I've seen some big people. My goodness, there are people that make some big people I've seen look small. I didn't think people could get that big. And I'm thinking, I see these shows like my 600-pound life or whatever. I'm thinking, 600-pound life, what? How? How? I've seen like these shows and stuff, like little clips, and these people be like eating a whole tray of like spaghetti, and I'm thinking, or like pasta, and I'm thinking, I can barely get through a bowl of spaghetti or whatever. I can eat a good bowl, but I can't eat two. I mean, I'm talking like, those big trays that like you see at a cookout. I've seen people on that show just scarfing it down. Not on a plate, the tray itself. Like the tray, the tinfoil tray is the plate. I'm thinking, hey, no way that's a whole serving for that person. No, 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 no. Not me. No. It's crazy dog talking about like this because I just saw something on Twitter talking about it. Just had me thinking, you know. You know what also kills me? I was seeing people talking about this on Twitter before too. For those who don't know, I'm actually a low key wrestling fan. I mean, not as big of a wrestling fan as I used to be when I was a kid, which that's the case with a lot of kids. Especially, I mean, I've realized now it's literally like a business thing. It's like a story time thing. It's like a story. Storylines, and everything. When executed correctly, it's great stuff. But I've literally heard of people stalking these people, like celebrities, like Randy Orton and them, stalking them at airports and hotels. Like, hey, was that? What was I at? Was I live stream somewhere? Or was it a clip I seen on Twitter? I think it was a clip I've seen on Twitter where it was said like these autograph hounds would literally buy a ticket to, like, they would buy a ticket for a plane or at an airport or whatever. They would buy a ticket for a flight just to get in past security. Yeah, it was a clip I seen on Twitter. They would buy a ticket just to get past security, and then they'd go to seek out the wrestlers that they want to get autographs for. And keep in mind, these ain't just genuine autographs. These are people that get the autograph and then they sell it. They're the worst kind of people. I used to go to like Browns player autograph signings all the time, get their autographs. I got a freaking autograph of Joe Thomas on a jersey. When he's in the Hall of Fame, I'm going to hang it up in my room somewhere. It'll be dope. But people would literally show up with a couple things and they would get their autographs and then sell the products with their autographs on them. It's not even genuine. It's like you're not getting an autograph because you're a fan. You're getting an autograph because money, money, money. Stupid. And the worst part is these poor wrestlers and stuff, they're wore out, constantly on the road. They're away from home like 95% of the time. They don't get to see their family or friends a lot of times. They're weary and everything. They're just trying to either get home or get to their next destination, get to their hotel, get to the place where they need to be. And you got these losers freaking stalking them at the airport, harassing them, not really harassing, but like, just constantly bugging them for autographs and stuff. Then you got the genuine, kids that are, I guess the best time to get an autograph if you're genuine is like at a signing event. I think you see them, maybe outside the venue. You just so happen like you're walking around and you just see one just so happen to walk in. I don't know if I'd be like that because I'd get too starstruck. I'd get way too starstruck. I'd be like, oh my God, it's like, if I saw like John Cena, but oh my God, it's John Cena. Oh my God. You say that you wouldn't, but I'm pretty sure anyone would. Just knowing that you're in the presence of a guy like that, or like Stone Cold, for instance. I'd probably be like that if it was like Stone Cold. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, Evil Dead Rise. That's a scary thing to see. Oh, that's scary. Oh my God. Oh my God. And that was your little halftime rant from Crazy Dog 99 or Crazy Dog Sports. But no, I was just talking about that fat thing because I saw it on Twitter and it just made me think, you know. People get that big and then they get mad at everybody else because they wanted to get that big. They let themselves get that big. But a lot of times it's a mental thing if you really think about it. So yeah, we're getting ready for the start of the second half. Let's get ready, man. Shout out to everybody watching, you know. So let's see how the second half goes. Been streaming for over an hour and a half. And we're ready for the final half here of game one. One more game coming up in about an hour. And that's it for game ones in the NBA playoffs. Here's Ayton, guarded by Leonard, gives it off to Craig. Craig on Zubac. Here's Durant against Leonard. Durant. Yeah, they just said about Tyler Hero being out 4 to 6 weeks. All right, 59-56. Here's Leonard, guarded by Craig. Leonard, pull up two, good for Kawhi. It's also insane how like when you see NFL player like offensive linemen retire, just how quickly they just shed the pounds. It's like wow, but it's like their diet completely changes and everything. Booker goes up and gets the bucket. Like if you think about it, in the NFL, they have to maintain a certain weight, so they have to eat a lot. Once they retire, they change their diet plan, eat extremely healthy, and yeah, they drop weight like crazy. Here's Leonard, gets contact, up and good off the glass. Somehow that goes in. Like, look at Joe Thomas. Look how skinny he is now. People probably say, oh, he could come back as a tight end. Nah. No, 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 no. No. He's done. His knees are cooked. He's even said it. Here's a 2 from the free throw line. It's been a good exchange of buckets so far to start the third quarter. Torrey Craig, of all people, going crazy now. Pass inside for Leonard. Goes up. He's screaming for a foul. No foul called. Here's Paul. Ayton goes up. And that's an offensive foul. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kawhi. I'm sorry. It's I'm sorry, Kawhi. I'm sorry. It was the other way around. 63-60. There's Russ bringing it up. I wonder how he feels now that he's still in LA, but he's with the Clippers. Looks like he's having fun again, though. That's good. Here's Russ against Booker. Turnaround jumper. Just a little off. Good trajectory, just a little too much on that. Here's Durant. Durant. Drive, stop, out. Craig, open threes. Way off. Off to the side. Leonard running up in transition. Off balance. And gets the 2 and 1. Kawhi Leonard. Look at this guy. So good to see Kawhi back, though. Remember, he missed what? Most of last year with like injuries and stuff. He's finally back at full speed now. And he's looking good. 19 points for Kawhi. Zubac has 10 points, 11 rebounds already. 14 for Gordon. Free throws good. 66-60 Clippers lead. In terms of foul trouble, Ayton has 3 fouls, so he's really the only one that's in major foul trouble right now for the Suns. Here's Paul out. Craig drives over to Ayton, goes up, and there's contact. Zubac is like, "Oh, I touched it all ball, bro. What are you talking about? I got ball." I'm gonna close my window. It's starting to get cold in here. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Let's go. Yeah. 66-61. One more free throw for DeAndre Ayton. It's up and good. 66-62. Here's Russ taking it up against Booker. Love this matchup. Westbrook, corner, Batum for 3, just a little off. Batted back to Gordon from Zubac. Good save. Gordon lost it, and there's a foul. Foul, I believe, is on Chris Paul. 66-62 for the Clippers. Battle of teams that haven't had a whole lot of success in the playoffs, championship-wise, obviously. Neither one has any championships. Kawhi working against Craig. Spins. Pull up 2 is no good. Saved by Russ. Westbrook, turnaround jumper is no good again. And Russell blowing in there. Zubac for 2. He misses. And there's another foul. That was a late whistle. Hustle by Russ there. Hustle by Russell. Russ with the hustle. Watch this. See, he misses this shot. And then Zubac fought for it. And Russ was able to get there and get the bucket. Or at least get the rebound and have the attempt. First free throw is good for Zubac. It aimed off that back part of the rim and went in. 1.5 point favorite are the Suns now. Started 7.5 point favorite. Wow. Free throw number 2 is good. Booker up for 2 and he's fouled. ran down the floor and drew a foul. That's what they do now. Especially like when they feel they've been wronged, they just storm down the floor and draw a foul. Catch the other team in kind of a lackadaisical mode. Catch them off guard. Free throws up and good. 68-63. One more free throw coming up. And it's good. Zubac will give it off to Gordon. Shout out to everybody watching. D Book has 20 points. Gordon over to Kawhi. Kawhi working against Paul, trying to shake him. Over. Westbrook got Booker in the air. Westbrook, push off 2 is airballed. 68-64 Clippers. Booker drives, lost the ball, and it will go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Suns. Wow. Is the inbound to Paul? Goes to KD, who's back in there. KD and a foul. Foul on Batum. And Batum, I believe, that's his first foul. First foul of the night for Batum. Batum with 3 points so far this evening. Here's Paul. Screen coming from Craig. Paul. Nice pass to Craig. Floater. Too strong. Taken easily by Zubac. Zubac. Whatever, yeah. Here's Westbrook to Batum inside. Zubac. Here's a 3. That's no good. Zubac. Okay. Really weird way of saying his name, but okay. Here's Booker. D Book against Kawhi. Drives baseline. Out. Open Craig. Back to Book. Book. Corner the other way. Here's Durant. Back to Booker again for 2. Swish. Got it. Timeout Clippers. A 12-6 third quarter start. Oh, I'm sorry, no, 12-9 third quarter start for the Suns. Wow. Okay. Commercials are weird. All right, so I'm gonna check my tweeter. My tweeter. Tweeter. Jimmy John's. Love it. Check the stream too. Make sure we're cooking over there. Yeah, shout out to 11 for donating a total of $30. Doing really good to help the stream and help the channel out. Yeah, guys, I will be live tomorrow for at least one game. Most likely it will be Sacramento and Golden State, but there is a chance I might decide to go live for Brooklyn and Philly. So keep an eye out for that. You will definitely know what game I go live because it'll be the stream I have scheduled. But yeah, I mean, that Philly Brooklyn series just doesn't really appease me, to be honest. But see how things go, you know. Uh, super team is battling against a team they should be miles better than, right? Wow. Uh, Calendar and DeAndre Yedlin. Huh. All right, so 68-66. Batum stolen by Booker. Tried to foul him. Here's a wide open dunk by Craig, and all of a sudden, guys, we're tied at 68. Wow, here's Russ. Russ against Booker. Gives it off. Kawhi, mid range, no. And now here we go. Suns can take the lead here. Booker fires for three. It's a little short. Nice save by Paul. Goes up in the bucket for Craig. Torrey Craig. 70-68 Phoenix. And it looks like I don't know who that is coming in for the Clippers. And Zubac gets fouled. The ball goes like 5 rows deep into the seats on the baseline. Bag. Wow. Wow, Clippers. Free throw is up and no good by Zubac. Zubac. Lou. Wow. Free throw number 2 is off front rim, no good. Misses them both. That's tough. 6 minutes to go in the third already. Wow. Here's CP3. Drives against Powell. Pull up 2. Good. Okay, now here's Gordon trying to shake Chris Paul. Out to Westbrook. Drives on him. Goes up. Misses. Put back. No good. KD coming back the other way. Gives it to Craig. Back to KD. Here's Ayton mid-range. 2. That's good. Timeout Clippers. Wow. Run by the Suns. Wow. I can imagine NBA Twitter's probably losing their minds right now. I already know that for a fact. Yeah. NBA Twitter is going ballistic right now. I'm sure Suns fans on Twitter are losing their minds almost as much as any fan in general is. Watching, man, we got ourselves a banger of an ending coming up here. We'll see if the Clippers have a response to this run by the Suns. Wow. Liberty, 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 liberty. Liberties and Solon. Label Heights. For any Clevelanders, you know that commercial. Liberties and Solon. Maple Heights. Palmer Heights. Vermilion. Yeah. 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 Oh, hell yeah. Is going on that stream right now? A whole lot of craziness is what's going on. We're lunatics. We are just a bunch of lunatics. Lunatics. We are a bunch of lunatics. Yeah. Yeah. You watch too much Rocha, crazy dog. Well, I mean, I'm always in their streams, so no wonder it's rubbing off on me. We will definitely know if Rocha really is starting to rub off on me if I start balding and have a big old bald spot in the back of my head. At that point, I'd be like, yep. He has rubbed off on me. And there ain't not a damn thing I can do about it either. Wow. What a run, though, by the Suns. Still crazy. All right. Mark Landale on the floor instead of Biombo this time. It's Leonard, Zubac, whatever. Zubac, whatever. I don't care. It's Ivica Zubac. Westbrook, Gordon, and Powell for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac. Goes blocked by Durant. Russ for three. That is a brick. Durant, Craig, Paul, Booker, Landale on the floor for the Suns. All right, here's Booker. Booker drives, kicks it out. Durant against Westbrook. Durant. Oh, here's Craig for three. That's good. My God, this dude is cooking right now. Torrey Craig has 19 points. Wow. All right, here's Kawhi. Leonard. Inside. Foul and one for Russ. And he got popped in the face, it looks like. Maybe somewhere like in the nose area. He got popped somewhere, that's for sure. Just looking at stuff like the Blue Jackets for anyone who cares about hockey. You look at the Blue Jackets roster, their roster is almost set. We have our two star level players, Gaudreau and Line, as the free throws up and no good for Russ. My God, he's a bum. Russ is a bum, 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 bum. He's a bum. All we really need is a coach that can, utilize everybody to their strengths. That's why I kind of want a veteran coach. Three ball, that's good, but I think it's not going to count because of a foul. Yeah, it's a foul on the Suns. Offensive foul. As he made the three, too. That's tough. Craig, I believe, might have been the guilty party there. As Landry Shamet will return for Torrey. He has four. Torrey Craig has 19 points. Wow. See, Landry Shamet has returned. And Shamet has not scored. He only has one rebound and assist. Come on, Jordan Trask. And there's almost a steal. Here's Gordon inside for Kawhi against Paul. Getting harassed by Booker and Paul. Turnaround jumper, just a little strong. Taken by Durant. Durant gets it to Booker. He says, go Clips, go. Landale for 2 is a brick. You guys are laying some bricks tonight. Up ahead. Gordon 3 is no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go back to the Suns. And dual TV Plus. Every station's got a plus for like extra content and stuff. Extra shows that you want to watch on demand. Put my phone in. There we go. All right. Here's Booker. Inside. Landale goes up. Blocked by Plumlee, and there's a foul. You see Plumlee with the wrapped up pinky because he dislocated it earlier in the game. Jock Landale. Getting playoff minutes. Wow. Free throw is up and no good for Landale. 3:12 to go here in the third. That's James Jones up top, the general manager of the Suns, former Cav and Heat player, of course, won an NBA championship. So here comes the Clippers with about 3 minutes to go here in the third. Leonard working against Durant. Forces the foul. Foul, I guess. I mean, good job by Kawhi to draw the foul. Looking about the Blue Jackets, though, word on the street is like it's a highly sought after job because we have such good talent around everybody. It's not like we have nothing. We have Johnny Hockey, we have Patrick Laine. The only question marks are goaltending and maybe defense. That's it. If our goaltending was as solid as it was a couple years ago, we win so many more games. And if we get Connor Bedard too, oh man. Even if we don't get Connor Bedard, we're gonna have a really good player no matter what. Whether it's Fantilli, Michkov, Carlson, whoever, we're gonna have a good player. I just really want it to be Bedard, but it's the second free throw. 22 points and almost a steal. Man was literally all over him. Ball went out of bounds. .52 to go here in the third. He throws for Booker. I thought it was out of bounds, but it was a foul. So misses the first free throw. All right, second free throw is up and no good. He missed them both. Dang, Book. Wow. Now here's Norman Powell over to Plumlee. Gives it off to Mann. Mann against Booker. Kawhi against Wainwright. Nice pass. And ooh, nice layup from Plumlee. Not bad. Using the left hand. 220 and counting here in the third. Shamet, 2-ball, no good. All of a sudden, the Clippers can draw it closer in here as they're down by 4. Here's Kawhi inside. Bones goes up, misses. Again, misses. Man, corner 3, no good. Gotta make that. You must make that. You have to. 1:53 to go here in the third. Here's Booker. Oh, stolen. And here's a rejection out of bounds, and I hope he didn't hurt himself. Yeah, he ran pretty hard into that stanchion part there. Into the support structure. It's padded, but that's still probably hurt. Running full speed. Ooh, yeah, right? Shoulder first into the stanchion part. Booker with some good defensive plays. And here comes the Suns the other way. Suns. Here's Bones. Foot down on him, but he missed. Here comes the other way. Plumlee, Highland, Powell kicks it out. Open, Kawhi, three, good. Kawhi Leonard, man, he is him. He's him. Big time. Right, here's Booker against Bones. Now they got man on him. Drives in, got doubled. A foul on Plumlee. Trying to block Landale's shot.
Using his ability to get to the rim. The help comes, puts the pass right on target to Kawhi Leonard, who knocks in the three, and the Clippers stayed right in the back there. Kawhi with 12 in the corner.
This is the first free throw. This is going to be a fun fourth quarter.
I'm scared just when you read that promo. Scared.
Durant back on the floor, offensive possession.
Second free throw. Let's get it. And it's a 2-point lead now for the Suns. About a minute to go here in the third. Contact. Here's Powell. Drives. TV's glitching out. Here's Plumlee. Kicks it out. Powell. Turn up. It was good. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are tied at 79. 40 seconds to go. Durant inside for Landale. It's good for two. And it dunked him in the head on the return. That's funny. Nah, that's tough. Here comes Bones. He'll take it up. Down by 2 with 27 seconds to go in the third. Bones. Highland drives over. Nice pass. Man gets blocked, but he gets the bucket anyway. 15 seconds and counting here. No shot clock. They can take the final shot of the quarter. Kawhi is hounding all over Durant. Here's Landale. Landale for two. No good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. So here we go. Fourth quarter, baby. This is about to be lit. I hope. Really hope. If this turns out to be a dud, I'm going to look stupid. If you're enjoying this stream, give it a thumbs up. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Hit the bell. I'll be live tomorrow for at least one playoff game. Maybe two. We'll see. If I do go for one, it'll be for the Warriors and Kings game. But I've also considered going live for that Sixers and Nets game. But most likely, I'm just going to go live for one game. Yeah. Let me check my YouTube stream real quick, guys. All right. Send the stream out, making sure we're good. All right, we're good. Lovely. All right, let's see what people are tweeting out, talking about in the group chats. Elliot Friedman on 32 Thoughts said, Columbus, they want to win, and they want to win fast regarding their head coaching hire. Okay. Needs a Don Granado type of hire. Elliot mentioned Laviolette for them, and that would be simply hilarious. Hmm.
Cuban sandwiches by Mark Cuban.
Ducharme. What? Sacco. Mm.
Cubans. Coop socks by yours truly. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs. Get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Perfectly poached egg, English muffin, shredded beef, and roasted peppers. Creamy hollandaise. New eggs Benedicts in 4 delicious flavors. Only from IHOP. Download the app and earn free food with every order.
Coverage on TNT presented by NerdWallet. Hiking gear in Arizona. Take out the Camelback. Kevin Durant. Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, we have another goalie, Ivanov. That's right. Mm-hmm. 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 All right, so this should be a fun fourth quarter. Clippers to what? Something of 24? Wow. Was it 8 of 24 or something? That's crazy. Here's Kawhi. Pull up two is good. Oh, that's a great way to start the quarter. On the floor for the Clippers, Leonard, Plumlee, Highland, Mann, and Powell. For the Suns, it's Durant, Paul, Booker, Landale, and Shemet. Yeah, he caught Durant sleeping a little bit there with that shot. Free throw coming up. Check my stream again real quick, guys. Okay. All right. All right, just checking to make sure we're Gucci. All right, so 84-81. Here's a three. No. Rebounded by Landale. Out to Durant for three. That's good. Like a savage, man. Like a killer. 20 points for KD, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. Could he possibly get a triple double? It's possible. Here's a 2, and that's good for Kawhi. Are we going to see a duel between Kawhi and Durant now? Then Booker interjects himself and just goes ballistic here. Here's Shamet, gives it to Durant. Durant, Shamet, mid-range. No. Saved by Landale. Corner for Paul. Here comes Booker racing up the floor. Durant 3 is airballed. Oh my God, but Landale's there. Like a good neighbor, Landale is there. Deep 3, that's no good. And man, that was a crazy possession. Here's Plumlee, gives it to Highland. Bones over to Mann, gives it off to Kawhi with 10:23 to go in the game. Kawhi drives in on Booker. Fadeaway is no good. Saved by there's Plumlee with the save. Tracks it down. Nice pass to Powell up for 2 and good. Ooh. And Paul is over there checking his face. I think he got popped in the face. Here's Durant. Durant drives blocked out of bounds. Oh, free throws. Free throws coming up for KD. Just drops right to the rim. Not much you can do to stop him when he gets going, of course.
To set us up with a tie. Take a to the face.
I'm not sure if I'm the Clippers in that middle pick and roll with Durant, that I'm going to keep sending him to his left hand.
Throw is good.
It can't go that way, but you win games in defense.
You're gonna get a quick breather here before crunch time gets here. Westbrook is back out there. Free throws up and good. Westbrook, Plumlee, Highland, Mann, and Powell. Here's Powell taking it up against Shamet. Powell drives in on Booker, goes out, blocked. Transition. Oh, here comes Mann chasing after him, and the dunk by Shamet. And just like that, we're tied at 88. Here's Bones. Island over to Mann. Here's Powell. Drives up and gets the 2. 9:11 to go. Almost 9 minutes to go here in the fourth. Durant, pull up 3. No. Ugh. Good look at it, though. Here's Powell. Powell kicks it out. Here's Powell. Runs into Durant. Oh, no, not Durant. He ran into Kogi.
With their fouls.
But interesting that this Wainwright is.
One more. It's up and good.
They're not going back to it right now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you see the guys on the bench there. I think Ish Wainwright's one of those guys. Here's Chris Paul. Out. Booker. Pull up. 2. Good. Rattled in, but it went in anyway. That's all that matters. Here's Westbrook against Shamet. Westbrook goes up and he misses again. Man, oh man, Westbrook. Booker. Corner. 4-3. That's no good. Taken by Westbrook. Here's Russ. Backing down. Floater, no. Putback is good. And the foul. Plumlee to the line for 1 shot.
He's had a tough night, Westbrook shooting, so give him a helper right here.
Yep, I think you're right, actually, looking at that replay. And now Plumlee at the line. One of the more interesting stories in the league was always a right-handed free throw shooter until this year. And now he shoots his free throws left-handed. And that will be the last no-sinner look for the Suns as Ayton comes back in.
So Ayton will return now. He's back in there. Wow. Free throws up and good for Plumlee. 95-92 Clippers. 7:35 to go here in game 1. Game 1's going to be like this. Imagine what the next few games are going to be like. Here's Paul. Over to Ayton, goes up and gets it right on Plumlee. (95-94) Clippers. Westbrook gives it off to Powell. Powell. Back to Leonard, who's back in the game against Kawhi. KD misses, batted back to Powell for 3 is way too strong. And then Mann and Paul are tied up under the basket. Durant, pull up 2, swish. Nothing but the bottom of the net. He tickled the twine, like Tickle Me Elmo. 24 points for Durant. One more rebound from a triple-double. Kawhi working against Booker. Look up and good. Somehow he finessed the travel. Some people are probably like, "Oh, where'd the travel? He should have traveled. What are you doing, stupid?" But no, he finessed. 1 point lead. 6:10 to go here in the game. Here's Paul. Drives right on in there. Booker for three. No good. Here's Plumlee. Plumlee over to Kawhi for three. That rattles around and out. Man came flying in there trying to get the rebound. He missed. Mistimed it. Paul drives in against Powell. Pull up two. Rips out. Oh, that's brutal. It looked like it was like halfway in and then it rolled back out. Man. Charge. It's a charge on Terrence Mann. And in terms of fouls, that's his fourth, I believe. His third or fourth. It says third, so it'll be his third. Yep, third foul. Yeah, guys, if you're enjoying this stream, as always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. I know I sound like a broken record when I say that, but in case you're new, you're just now popping in to see what's popping over on the channel.
The interpreter saved my life. Now I have to save his. Oh, that man, my life. Chase the covenant. Rated R. Beers Friday.
Thirsty.
Try this.
Starry.
It's a new lemon lime soda that's crisp, clear, and
Nice shake. Looks so tasty.
what the?
Just like that.
Phew. What's the soda?
New Starry lemon lime soda. It's different. Targets are on site.
Were you followed? No. Are we all set? It's all here, as we discussed.
Wow.
Should we get some lunch? Good.
If you're an undercover agent, you need to be undercover. And if you want to save by bundling home and car insurance, you need
Yeah, shout out to everyone who came through, man. We're having a blast. I would not be surprised if this game went OT. I'll be right back, guys. Right? All right. Back in time just for the final 6 or so minutes of this game. 5.5 minutes coming up here. Should be an absolute banger ending, possibly overtime. There's Deep Book. Deep Book and KD have been hooking in this game. 24 for both Booker and Durant. Durant is 1 rebound shy of a triple-double. See if he can get it. Here is Chris Paul. Durant, Ayton, Paul, Booker, Shamet on the floor for the Suns. Here's Shamet. Step back inside. Ayton blocked by Westbrook. Leonard, Zubac, Westbrook, Gordon, man on the floor for the Clippers. 97-96. 97-96 lead here. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound from Paul. Inside, up, and he completely missed the basket for Ayton. The lob up for Zubac against Ayton. He dings it off of Booker. Booker gonna take it up. Booker lost the ball himself. Tries to drag Zubac down with him. Here's Mann. He'll drive up. Foul and 1 for Terrence Mann. Wow. This is a back and forth game. Wow. Talu, champion coach with the Cavs. Free throw is up and good for Mann. Let's see if the Suns respond here. I expect that. I expect a response. 196 Clippers lead. Drives, almost lost it. Kicks it out. Saved by Paul, but he was out of bounds. Man, Westbrook doing some good stuff lately here. 196 with 4:33 to go. Here's Westbrook taking it up. Inside, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Clippers. Trying to hit Gordon on the inside on the cut to the basket. As Craig returns for Shamet. So that's a gamble, man. You're bringing in a guy and Craig with 5 fouls. Durant and Ayton have 4 apiece. Inside, kicks it out. And, oh, here we go. Here's the turnover. Foul on Gordon and 1. Torrey Craig just came back in and he got a bucket. Torrey Craig with 21 points. I think he missed a lot of last year, too. Wow. 198 lead for the Clippers. Free throw up for Craig is good. All right, here's Westbrook. Up by 1. Got to be careful here. A turnover could lead to a loss of the lead. Westbrook. Gordon, 3. Way too strong. Taken by Paul. 3:51 to go. Here's Paul. Pull up for 2 is rolled around and out. Westbrook going to take it up. Storming down the floor to Mann. Wide open. Here's a 3. That's way off. Ball's bouncing all over the place. And Paul ends up with it again. Man, you should have had a layup, but you're playing volleyball over here, bruh. Here's Booker. D-Book. Over to Ayton. Mid-range. 2. Short. How are you, man? Oh, wow. Here comes Leonard. Kawhi. Timeout. Clippers. They have 2 remaining. Do you have any? No, I do not, Tribe. I do not. Nope. No.
It's kinda sweet. Say we'll rise to the west side. But I like that, but I need a little bit more feeling.
Yes. Wow.
You got a team, we got a family.
Does your internet bill make you anxious?
We'll see what the Cavs do in the offseason and once their playoff run is over. Hopefully the playoff run lasts a while though. I ain't trying to see it last one round. Hopefully we can take game 2 against the Knicks. Head to the Garden tied at 1. What's this? Beat up so bad, he changed countenance and started making music for FIFA. Oh, 6'9". Damn.
That's crazy. You've never had. It's like these. That finger's looking good. That's it. Yeah. Progressive's Home Quote Explorer makes it easy to compare home insurance options.
Hook is a banger song though. Yeah, I figured you seem like only child. I wish I was sometimes. I can imagine. You know, the one benefit from being an only child though, you don't really have to share anything. You know, you greedy ass. Well, don't have to deal with annoying little siblings.
Go full speed.
What the heck? Those are big ass kids. Yeah. Damn.
Why did we choose Safeway? We were loading our SUV when Safeway came right to us, and we could see exactly when they'd arrive. With a replacement we could trust. That service the way we want it. Safeway, repair, Safeway, replace.
Someone got this girl's number off a resume. No way. That is not true, bruh. Wow. Oh. All right, so we are ready for the final 3 minutes here. We're probably going to have I bet you neither team will have any timeouts by the time this is over with, and almost a turnover. What's turnover? Suns ball. That's a horrible play out of the timeout. Tilu disaster class. 2:57 to go. Here's Paul. Paul against man. 2 is short. Brought in by that's Gordon. Excuse me. Gordon 4-3 is too strong. Brought in by Russ. Insane athleticism out of Russ there. Here's Leonard 4-3. Bang. That's Kawhi for you. And there's Steve Ballmer. He's losing his mind. As you can imagine, he's the owner of the freaking Clippers. He wants to have a parade in LA. Really rub it in Pelinka's face, right? There's a 2-ball from Aiton, excuse me. Rub it in Jeannie's face, being as their neighbors. Like, haha, look at my parade. My parade's bigger than yours, loser. Here's Kawhi. Here's Gordon. Kawhi. 4-3. Got it on. Well, Kawhi looks like he's trying to take over this game here. Oh, yeah, there's Marcus Morris. He's not even playing. Here's Ayton again. It's a floater from Ayton. 106, 103. Wow. All right, here we go again. Kawhi drives, stops, backing down, gets trapped, kicks it out. 3 by Gordon. 3 straight threes made by the Clippers. And we got a foul on the floor. Durant gets fouled. I believe that'll send him to the line. Wow. He's got a tie up there, but somehow it got to Gordon and he drilled the 3. 3 ball is good. I don't know why I always think it was free throws, but no, before. It's a 3-point game. Durant with 27 and he has 10 this quarter. Kawhi working against Craig. Kawhi. Oh, he lost the ball. Taken. And then Paul lost it. It'll go back to the Suns anyway. Just over a minute to go here in the fourth. Oh, 9, 106. There's Durant. 27, 9, and 11 for Durant. Free throws for Chris Paul coming up. First one is up and good. On a wait to go here in the game. Like I said, I would not be shocked if this went to overtime. Free throw number 2 is good. I know Wolves and Nuggets fans would hate to hear that because their game is supposed to be coming up here. So their game will probably be going over to NBA TV. So I guess Ernie Johnson, to a point, was correct. This game, of course, is probably going to run a little overboard. They can only delay that game for so long before they're like, oh, you know what? We got to get going here, you know? We say, okay, we'll give you this final minute. If this game goes to overtime, we're sending Nugs and T-Wolves to NBA TV. Hey. So it looks like we're going to have 2 banger games on the docket tonight, man. As expected, both LA teams showing out. Now, can LA sweep the weekend and sweep the first round here? Make yourself comfortable. Oh my God. Wow. It's Kawhi. 1 minute and 8 seconds to go. 38 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 13 points this quarter. Leonard, Zubac, Westbrook, Gordon, man on the floor for the Clippers. Suns have Durant, Craig, Ayton, Paul, Booker. Here's Leonard. Turnaround Jay, short. Saved by Russell Westbrook. Here's Westbrook. Inside for Leonard against Booker. Leonard. Corner. Man for 3. No good. Out of bounds. Stays with the Clippers. Wow. Good saves on these. Yeah, see? Off of Ayton last. 43 seconds to go. 1 point lead for the Clippers. Here's Westbrook. Over for Leonard. You want the ball in his hands, but here's Westbrook for three. That's way too strong. I don't know why you're trying to give it to him. Out of bounds again. Clipper ball. 28.8 to go. Oh, wow. All right, let's see. They're going to call timeout. They have, this is their last one. I think. Yeah, this is their last timeout. So, use it now. Better hope you don't need it before. You need it later. Unless this is their second to last. I think they might have one left. Wow. Oh, man. What a game. Leonard with almost 40 points. It's insane. And we're only just getting started, too. That's the craziest part. This is only game one. You know every game is going to be like this, most likely.
2% cash back on everything you buy. With no preset spending limit, my purchasing power adapts to meet my business needs. And I reinvest my 2% cash back to help grow our business with new products, like our tabletop Moss event. My Spark card helps me fulfill my mission of bringing Masa to the masses. What's in your wallet?
Hey, Ty Lue, wasn't sure about using that timeout, but use as if that's easy. Personal challenge.
And you just used the last time out. Hope you don't need it. Hope you wouldn't have needed it later. Especially like on an inbound pass. You know what I'm saying? So man will inbound here on the baseline. Gets it out to Zubac. Here's Westbrook. 24 seconds and counting here. 7-6 on the shot clock. Westbrook backing down. Turnaround jumper, and he's fouled. They fouled Westbrook. Chance to make it a 3-point game. And that is, I believe, number 5 on. That's number 4 on Booker, I believe. Or maybe it's number 3. I don't know. They don't update it immediately. It says number 3, so that's number 3 on Booker. So their entire starting lineup are all in semi-serious foul trouble. Craig has 5, Ayton and Durant have 4, 3 for Paul and Booker.
The big baskets. You gotta give Westbrook a lot of credit. Long plays.
One free throw for Russ. Second free throw is good. Timeout, Suns. Clippers up 3. 17 seconds to go. No shot clock. Well, it's important to remember.
What was that? Basketball players have intro music. I have subtract.
Do I miss?
Yeah. Wow.
Replace it with a new one of the same make and model. Get a whole lot of something. Farmers Policy Perks.
Interesting piece.
Ah.
Those are from my card sheets.
Such a rich history. This won't do well at auction, but at AT&T, it's worth a brand new Samsung Galaxy S23.
Wait, really? What about this?
AT&T feels now. Everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy S23 with the Galaxy Phone 3. Any year, any condition.
Okay. So yeah, you see the Nuggets and T-Wolves about ready to get underway in a little bit. So that game will go over to NBA on NBA TV. Just like this one did the beginning. There we go. 17.7 to go. Phoenix does have one timeout in case they need it later. You can always go for the 2-for-1, get a quick bucket, foul, and then try to do it again. And hope they miss. Well, trying to inbound. And they're going to have to use that final timeout. Now they have no timeouts remaining. So now if they did that 2-for-1 thing, where they go down, they get a quick bucket, then they have to foul. Well, you have no timeouts now. You know what I'm saying? It means you'd have to go 94 feet up the floor with very little time remaining. So, yeah, at least they had it, though. It's good that they actually had the timeout to use. Yeah, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, as always, for the final time tonight, I'm probably going to say this. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. And oh yeah, I didn't mention this at all during the stream. If you want to follow me on social media, those are my social medias up there. I do have a Cash App in case you want to donate, like my guy 11 did earlier, and you don't want Google to take part of it, because the rule with Google is when you donate, like 11 did earlier, Google will take a little bit of each donation.
Didn't realize it because he was looking to screen. That's huge because now no timeout, like you said, no challenge. Plenty of time though. Even though you can't advance.
Here's the inbound. See if they can get it in this time. Okay, they're going to get it to Booker. 15, 14. Booker drives by Russell Westbrook, and he dinks it off his foot. It'll go to the Clippers. Dude, us. You know, they're going to have to foul unless they can get a steal. Yeah, you have to foul. Wow, look at this. Just blocked it. You wanted a foul there, but no foul was called. That was close, though. That was very close. It was blocked by Russell Westbrook. Russell West block. Just hit one and you're looking good. Yep. 7.9 to go. First free throw is good for Gordon. Immediately made it a 2-possession game. Second free throw is up and good. Here's Russ. 4, 3 seconds. Gets the easy 2. 2.3 to go. Man with the easy dunk on the other end. And that'll seal it. Wow. I don't know what the heck D-Book's complaining about. And the heck? I don't know what that was all about. 0.9 left here in the fourth. 5-point lead here. I don't know why they haven't even updated the... What are they talking about? Okay, they finally counted the bucket on YouTube. Westbrook. Oh, man. Kawhi. Kawhi had a monster game tonight. 38 for Kawhi. Westbrook only had 9, on 3 of 19 from the field, but he made it count. 10 rebounds and 8 assists for Russell Westbrook. 19 for Gordon, 10 for Mann. I mean, what a game. It was over. So, the Clippers take game 1. That's huge for them. And we'll see if they can, take game 2 and head back to LA just like their neighbors in the Crypto Center. So LA had a very fun day today. They swept both games against teams that were viewed as superior for the most part. And that's huge. That is huge for them. So, let's go through the box score and then I'm heading out. So, box score for the Clippers. When it shows up here in a minute. Ooh. Wow. So, come on, show up. Come on, ESPN. Wait. Oh, what the heck? Ooh. All right, so for the Clippers, 38 for Leonard, 19 and